In the age of revolution, when kings fell and reason reigned, one man's body rebelled against all reason. He was thin, restless, always sweating, and yet consumed by an endless hunger. His appetite defied medicine. His story defied belief. History remembers him simply as Tarrare. Tarrare was born near Lyon around 1772. His real name lost to history. Even as a child, he was unlike anyone the villagers had ever seen. He would eat constantly, anything, and would never gain weight. By the time he was 17, Tarrare could devour a quarter of a cow in one day. His parents could no longer feed him, so they turned him out to survive on his own. Alone and starving, Tarrare wandered France, begging, scavenging, and eventually joining a band of thieves, prostitutes, and drifters. He was an outcast among outcasts, but his curse would soon become his livelihood. Tarrare became a performer, the kind of act that spread through whispers in taverns. The man who can eat anything, they'd say. He swallowed baskets of apples, handfuls of corks, and even live animals. He was mesmerizing, terrifying, and always hungry. In Paris, his performance went too far. A swallowed object tore at his insides. Rushed to Hotel Dieu hospital. He begged the surgeon to let him eat his pocket watch. The doctor refused, warning that if he did, he'd cut him open to retrieve it. It would be Tarrare's first encounter with medicine, but not his last. When the French Revolution erupted, Tarrare joined the army, hoping that service might finally feed him. But when they gave him 4 times the normal rations, he remained unsatisfied. He stole, scavenged, and once again collapsed, this time from sheer exhaustion. The doctors who examined him were baffled. Here was a man who could eat endlessly, and yet was slowly wasting away. Dr. Corvell and Baron Percy saw in Tarrare a scientific marvel. They fed him a meal for 15 people, and he ate it all, then slept. They watched him devour live cats, snakes, and eels. When he finished, he would vomit fur and bones, as if his body were mimicking a predator. His skin hung loose, stretching like rubber. After every binge, his smell so foul, witnesses claimed they couldn't stand within paces of him. Was it madness, disease, or proof that hunger could consume the soul as much as the body? Military command saw opportunity. They gave Tarrare a mission: smuggle secret messages inside his stomach. The test succeeded. The box emerged intact. But his first real mission ended in disaster. Captured by Persian soldiers, he was beaten and nearly hanged. When the box was retrieved, the message was nothing but a decoy note. Tarrare returned traumatized, begging never to serve again. Back in the hospital, doctors tried everything to cure his hunger: laudanum, vinegar, tobacco pills, soft-boiled eggs. Nothing worked. He drank the blood of patients. He raided the morgue for corpses. Then a 14-month-old child disappeared. No body was ever found. No proof ever surfaced. But everyone believed they knew the truth. He was never seen again. That single suspicion, true or not, ended his life as a man. From then on, he was only remembered as a monster. In 1798, Tarrare returned, frail, coughing, and haunted. He told his doctors he believed a golden fork was stuck in his stomach, but the truth was worse. His body was collapsing from within. After weeks of agony, he died, alone, in his mid-20s. The autopsy revealed a body unlike any other. A throat so wide that doctors could see directly into his stomach. Organs swollen, filled with pus. A stomach covered in ulcers, filling almost his entire torso. No report was ever found. His corpse decayed so fast that most surgeons refused to touch it. Some scholars believe Tarrare suffered from extreme hyperthyroidism or damage to the amygdala, the part of the brain that controls hunger and emotion. Others think he was simply a victim of malnutrition, poverty, and medical curiosity taken too far. Whatever the truth, Tarrare's story isn't one of horror, it's one of tragedy. He was a man enslaved by his own body, a soul devoured, not by madness, but by hunger. When hunger becomes endless, what remains of humanity? Thank you for watching. If this story intrigued or unsettled you, subscribe for more forgotten corners of history where science, suffering, and myth collide. And tell me in the comments, was Tarrare a victim of nature or a glimpse into something beyond it?